Welcome back everyone. CKAD Lab is 64, part 2, video 2. Let's remind ourselves of the requirements. We created a secret. We're now creating a deployment with certain requirements. When we left up on part 1, we had made the image the right kind. And the replica set was already 3, so that was good. Now we're looking at how to put request on the container. So we last did template, and under template, we will look at spec. Under spec, we should have containers maybe. Let's see. Lots of configuration. Yeah, containers. All right. So containers. Right. And under container, there should be another spec maybe, or maybe request. Resources. There you go. Resources. Resources. And it will be requests. And under request is It's not giving me. Interesting. Maybe under CPU. It's not the greatest documentation for this part. It's not giving me examples of CPU and whatnot. Okay, so we'll start with this and see where we go with it. So that is the path. So under deployment, spec, template, containers, resources, and requests. All right. So let's edit the file again. Under containers, wonder if it's probably here. Okay, yep. So let's try with this. So this is our. We can pretend that all objects, they may not be objects, but let's pretend that. And when we do apply, it will complain and it will tell us what exactly we're doing wrong, and then we can go from there. Request. So for now, let's just do CPU. And if it's not the right word, it will tell us. So 0.3. All right, what is the requirement here? It'll 3 CPU, all right. Container should use the label. All right, so container labeling containers. I don't know if I know how to do that. So we'll have to go back to our QC to explain containers and see what we can do with that. Under containers, is there a label? No labels, okay. Name. Is there a spec, arguments, command? We know about that. Environment, image, life cycle, name, port, readiness, probe. We're not doing the resources we already used. Standard in, terminate, TTY, volume. I'm not seeing a label for the container. So that is interesting. So let's go back to our website and search for containers and see if we get anything like that. All right, under container images, oh, nothing there at all. Maybe under pod, they'll give me examples of containers. Let's look at that. Containers name, image, container. I wonder if label is a pod thing and not a container thing. Spec. I'm not saying anything. I want to bet that this requirement is wrong. I want to bet that this is a pod requirement. So let's look at under spec. See if there's anything about label. Because spec is basically pointing to the pod that will be created. Because it will be pod that will create over and over again. I don't see a label. Node name. Affinity. nodeSelector OS. Overhead. Priority. I don't see a label. Okay. All right. So I'm running out of time. I will figure this out before I start my video number 3 for this lab 664. And I will see you in video 3 of lab 64.